Hey guys, I'm back and I want to show a demonstration of how to clean things with the singable. Singable, Tibetan singable, however you want to say it. I doubt this one's Tibetan. Made in India, but it's still singable. um, what was I going to say? You can use this in a number of ways. You can use it to align, you can use it to raise your vibration, you can use it to align your chakras, you can use it to start off a meditation, to put you in a meditative state, but you can also use this to clean your pendulums and your stones. You didn't know that. So what you do, and pendulums do need to be cleaned, especially when you're doing a lot of, well, at least for me, I do a lot of channeling work with my pendulum for others. So because it's not always just for me, I have to clean it. I wear it around because it's also a hexagram. I wear it as a bracelet out for protection, along with another bracelet. So with all that being said, it does need to be cleaned. So I'm gonna show you how to clean it, and your pendulum will tell you everything you need to know. So I'm gonna ask my pendulum, and it's already saying yes. I didn't get a chance to ask it. Do you need to be cleaned? So at this point, you would ask. Some people say don't put it directly in the bowl, but I find it for me that it's better if I put it directly in the bottom of the bowl and let it just feel the vibration of the bowl as well as the sound for it to be cleaned. So I'm going to ask, do you want to be put inside the bowl? Some may say no, some may say yes. I suggest asking your pendulum. So it's saying yes, I'm going to put it inside the bowl. Now I'm going to get to stones in a minute, but I want to get to pendulums. A lot of people don't realize you can clean a pendulum this way. So and it's always weird because I have to hold it in my hand. Grizz could do it. It could be sitting on the bed. It could be sitting on the dresser. No problem. But in order for me to get to work, I have to hold it in my hand. It's so odd. But you just tap it. And this is really just a start to raise the vibrations to just like jumble up the energies so it'll start moving. It's kind of like when you sweep it out the corners, you don't really just sweep it out right away. You really just start messing with the corners to agitate it, and then you sweep it out. It's like that. So now you're gonna go around and take your time. The sound will raise and get loud on its own. And if you can hear that scratching noise is the vibration of the bowl with vibrating the pendulum. And you want to let it go, let the sound die off on its own. One other thing you need to know when holding it in your hand, if you hold it like this, you won't get any sound from it. You have to hold it flat like this, and I'll show you. I'm gonna take the pendulum out first to show you. Let me ask. Do you need any further cleaning? It's saying no. Are you now cleaned? It's saying yes. See? You clean the pendulum that way. You can also clean stones this way too, and I'll show you in a second. But one thing I do want to let you know is if you're holding this like this, it don't work. Your palm of your hand must be flat in order for it to work. So if you don't know that tip, that's a little tip. Um, let's see how clean this one will get. This one I actually I don't want it too clean because I want to use it for other things. I want to use the energy in it for something else I need to do. But I see we're going to get it a little bit clean. Now, like I said, some people put it on the side of the bowl or over the top of the bowl. Because the bowl only works for me for some odd reason, with it being in my hand, I put the stone in the bowl. And it's weird because, like I said, I cannot, if I sit on a flat surface and use it, it never works for me. It has to be in my hand. So, you put the stone in the bowl, And I let it go until the sound dies out on its own. And then you can judge for yourself. I could tell that it came a little bit clear, especially when you look at it from like this angle. But I'll let you judge for yourself. I didn't want to keep going to make this fully clear because, like I said, I've been storing energy in this for other things that I do. And to understand what I mean, this is which I should told you at the beginning. This is smoky quartz, and I did a guest spot on Unveiled Moonlight, Brave Hawks, Unveiled Moonlight channel about smoky quartz and how smoky quartz can actually hold and store energy for other things. And so I was holding and storing energy in this for something else that I want to do. So I didn't want to remove all of it. But as you can see, it did come a little bit, I need better lighting. It did come a little bit clearer. And basically you'll just keep going with it until, if you have a smoky quartz like this that's been irritated to the point where it's crystal clear, then you'll keep going until it's crystal clear again. If you have smoky quartz the way smoky quartz actually comes, because smoky quartz is actually a really dark amberish brown, then you just keep going until the spirit tells you to stop. And normally you'll know when a stone is, if you're not using that stone, I'll let you know this, if you're not using a stone where you can clearly visibly see the difference, one of the ways that you can tell when the stone is clean is that the sound actually starts to irritate you. Or at least with me, the sound starts to irritate me when the stone is clean. So that's that, and I think I'm going to shut this video down because it's pretty much not much more to say. So everybody stay blessed and peace.